Manhattan man pleads guilty to establishing secret Chinese police station in New York. Now, no one's talking about this article, and I am always focused on the Chinese after the nail shop. After what I've experienced myself, I am always focused. These are as far as America, they are. We are pretty much at a soft war with them. And we're allowing people to come over here illegally, and we don't know who's here. Look at how many fires and all this kind of stuff that people are starting in California. How many of these people are even legal here in this country? Like people are setting it on us from inside. Our enemies are now within the walls. They have breached the walls. Biden let them in. He said, come on in. And now they are attacking us from within. Manhattan man pleads guilty to helping secret Chinese police station in New York City. Now, no one is talking about this. A Manhattan resident has pleaded guilty to helping establish a secret Chinese police station in New York City on behalf of the Chinese government, the People's Republic of China. Chen Jinping, 60, entered the guilty plea on a single count of conspiracy to act as an agent of a foreign government in Brooklyn federal court on Wednesday. Matthew Olson, an assistant attorney general in the U.S. State Department of Justice, and Chen admitted in court. Admitted in court to his role in audaciously establishing an undeclared police station in Manhattan and attempting to conceal the effort when approached by the FBI. This is illegal. This illegal police station was not opened in the interest of public safety, but to further the nefarious and repressive aims of the People's Republic of China in direct violation of American sovereignty, he said in a statement referring to the People's Republic of China. Prosecutors say Chen and his co-defendant Lu Jingwang opened and operated a local branch of China's Ministry of Public Security in Manhattan's Chinatown neighborhood starting in early 2022. The office, which occupied an entire floor of the building, performed basic services such as helping Chinese citizens renew their Chinese driver's license, but also identified pro-democracy activists living in the U.S., according to federal authorities. Now, I be watching, Chinese news. And they've been having a few democracy protests over there, and they have been rounding those protesters up and locking them up in mental institutions. And somehow videos are sneaking out that the person will just go missing, and then they pop up with this video of them in a hospital. It's crazy. So think about that when they're opening their own police stations here in our country. In my country. Let's see. The clandestine Chinese police operation was shuttered in the fall of 2022 amid an FBI investigation, but in an apparent effort to obstruct the federal probe, Chen and Lu deleted from their phones communication with the Chinese government official they reported to, prosecutors said. China is believed to be operating such secretive police outposts in North America, Europe, and other places where there are Chinese communities. I want y'all to think about that. This is known that they're doing this, but they're still allowing them to come here legally and illegally. You are allowing people, this also goes to the whole banning of TikTok. And I understand people make money on TikTok, and I'm sorry that the one place that you feel that you make money from is owned and operated by the People's Republic of China. And we are a country that, like I said, we're at soft war with the People's Republic of China. And China does not allow any, there's no Facebook in China. There's no Instagram in China. There's no American social media whatsoever. There's no American social media presence whatsoever in the People's Republic of China. You cannot allow an adversary country to have that kind of power over the minds of the people. You can't have it. Now, do I feel that, other things need to, like, it's great because other things are coming out. Like, look at what's coming out with, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That's who I call Mark Zuckerberg right now, because his whole decision to change his look is just so Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I'm so over it. Dude, go back to putting on a suit and looking like you actually graduated from Harvard. I know you did it, but go back to that because you look ridiculous. That stupid haircut, you look ridiculous. So, Marky Mark, see, we as American people can hold Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch to some sort of standard that he ended up having to change his own rules. He's sitting there. He tried to bring the hammer down on the people and censor the people, censor what we wanted to see, censored what we could hear, censor all these things. Now he's out here snitching on Biden. Yes, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That's all. Don't he look with that stupid hair and the big T-shirt that's oversized from 1993. Where are you going? He done picked up kickboxing and now he think he Marky Mark in the Funky. If he start rapping, I'm done. With his hat he gonna put a hat on to the back. He's whack. You are whack, sir. You have whack juice on you. You might be good at code or whatever the hell you good at, or working with Biden. You might be good at those type of things, but leave the swag to other people. You ain't got it. You don't have the sauce. Running around here looking like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Anyway, let's go back to this article. We can hold Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch to some sort of standard. Now he had to go back on his own rules. But you said that you got the People's Republic of China. They do what they want to do. If they and that's the thing. Here's what I saw, and you tell me if I'm wrong. I saw that with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, the social media was causing like little girls to think that they were fat or that type of stuff, and maybe that was causing negative psychological behavior. But TikTok was specifically getting kids to like commit suicide and boosting that in their algorithm. And you can't have a foreign nation doing things like that. And I'm not saying, like I said, we are able to hold the American companies to some sort of standards just by us not participating in what they got going on. Okay. So let's finish this. China is believed to be operating such secretive police outposts in North America, Europe, and other places where there are Chinese communities. The country, however, has denied that they are police stations, saying that they exist mainly to provide citizens services such as renewing driver's license. The arrest of Chen Lu in April 2023 was part of a series of Justice Department prosecutions aimed at cracking down on transnational repression in which foreign governments such as China work to identify, intimidate, and silence dissidents in the U.S. Lawyers for Chen and Lu declined to comment on Wednesday. Chen faces up to 5 years in prison at his sentencing on May 30th. Lu, who is due back in court in February, had a long-standing relationship with the Chinese law enforcement officials. Lu, who is back in court in February, has a long-standing relationship with Chinese law enforcement officials, according to prosecutors. Over the years, they say Bronx resident, who was also known as Harry Lu, helped harass and threaten a Chinese fugitive living in the U.S. First of all, why the hell do we have Chinese fugitives living in the U.S.? How the hell did he get in here? Biden, did you let him in too? living in the U.S., also worked to locate a pro-democracy activist in California on behalf of the Chinese government. So, again, we have the model minorities, which they try to say are so much better than black people. They work harder than us. They come here with nothing. They pull themselves up by their bootstraps. But look at what's happening. They are literal spies. Literal. I'm not even being hyperbolic. I'm not putting extras on it. I'm not nothing. That is exactly what they're being. Now we're going to talk about New York. We get into New York right now. You know I have a lot to say about New York. Hold on. I got a lot to say. So let me pull up. First, we're going to talk about the fire department. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about it. All right. And the Gothamist, FDNY's commissioner's firm donated to Mayor Adams' campaign 6 weeks before appointment. Yeah. Adams is so dirty.
Spot and Keloid Eraser by evenmelanin.com. This product was initially just called Spot Eraser. But you see this? I clumsily fell on my mirror coffee table and sliced the back of my leg. I don't like hospitals, so I didn't go. And it healed like this. Okay. Maybe I should have went and got stitches, all right? Anyway, I had a huge keloid. Shaving my legs was so painful, I kept nicking it every time. You see those nicks right there? I figured I just had to live with this. Then when this was made, I figured I could at least lighten it up. Then all of a sudden, I couldn't believe it. My keloid was flattening. I don't use it as often as I should, and still, I can shave my legs and run the razor across no nicks. If you have a keloid, you need this product. Or you can use this for intense treatment for dark areas like your pubic area, underarms, elbows, knees, between your thighs when they be rubbing, or any wounds or scars, or old scars, new scars, it don't matter. Spot and Keloid Eraser, evenmelanin.com.